Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the dirty white couch chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D, dirty white couch chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the dirty white couch chronicles, come see. Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D, dirty white couch chronicles, come see. Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the dirty white couch chronicles, come see. Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D, dirty white couch chronicles, come see. Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the dirty white couch chronicles, come see. Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D, dirty white couch chronicles, come see. Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the dirty white couch chronicles, come see. sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D. Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D. Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D. Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she's not saying it to me. So come party with the Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty is back, and I'm better than ever. I'm sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping it up. I don't care what a bitch say, cause she not saying it to me. So come party with D. Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see.
Dirty got the hottest heat. Every weekend come and see. Lighting up your screens with the best of what's to be. YouTube streets, I'll feed you right. Content bright, celebrity news. I'm the star of the hour. Pure power. From Diddy's trial to Cardi B's flare. Got the scoop, catch me there. Ready to rock, let's go. In the know, with the flow. With the flow. Join me now, don't miss a beat. With stories fresh and oh so sweet. From scandalous tales to fashion we hail. Content that never goes stale. I'm the one with the news feed, delivering all you need. Stay tuned for exclusive bits, from rumors to the biggest hits. From Diddy's trial to Cardi B's flare. Got the scoop, the call of the weekend. Come and spend with the stories that never end. I'm your friend, streaming live, keeping you in line. Talk of the town when I shine. From Diddy's trial to Cardi B's flair. Got the scoop, catch me there. Ready to rock, let's go. In the know, with the flow.
All right. All right. I fucking miss y'all. Listen. Shit, could y'all hear me? Cause oh shit, wait. All right. Okay. All right. This shit was acting stupid. I fucking missed this. I've been so busy, y'all. Today I got a family day. My grandmother's 81st birthday is today. Shout out Grandma. Grandma, I love you. Happy 81st birthday, Grandma. So yes, I got shit going on today. I got my daughter home from college. Y'all know my son is about to go ahead to the military and stuff. So, I'm just like enjoying my kids and enjoying my life or whatever. So yeah. Let me see. I see my sisters is up in here and we got I Am Terrific. I Am Terrific. Thank you so much for this White Couch Chronicles name. I love you for that or whatever, because it's just like stuck. It just stuck. Shit. I hear an echo. Do y'all hear an echo? Let me know if y'all hear an echo. Oh, thank you, Coco. I love you. Gotcha. I love my sister so much. I love y'all. Cause y'all, is it the sound is okay? Is it like a echo? Do you hear echo, Coco? Y'all hear an echo? Do you hear an echo? Okay, I guess now I'm gonna go with no. Y'all don't hear no echo. Let me see. Let me try. I don't know why I feel like. I don't know why I feel like I hear an echo. I don't never be hearing no echo, but today I hear an echo in it. Or whatever. Okay. No echo. Mic is loud and good. Okay. Okay, good. So I really miss y'all or whatever. And I've been meaning to really get to this fucking Drake and Kendrick shit. Listen, I was gonna scrap this shit. Honestly, I was. I was gonna scrap this. But you'll be surprised, this shit is still trending. This shit is trending on Twitter. This shit is still trending on other platforms. And it's actually still high in the SOC search. In the SEO SOC. What the fuck is SOC? In the SEO search for YouTube. So it's still pretty high. So we're gonna get into this. And I wanna tell y'all this. Listen, I don't know what the fuck. Scrap everything that I said about the whole Kendrick and Drake beef up until right now. Because let me tell you something. I just thought otherwise. I did not know. I didn't really know how the beef started. I'm going by what the fuck the record company said or whatever. Because they like, look, Drake, you started this shit. You provoked the beef or whatever that you lost and all this shit. And I was going by what the fuck they were saying or whatever. When I did my research or whatever, and that's what you got to do. That's what makes a good journalist, a good YouTuber, a good whatever the fuck you trying to do when it comes to facts. You have to do your own research and get your facts or whatever, because I was totally wrong or whatever of whatever I thought happened. So, so I'm going to get into it as much as I can. I have a full day today, so I really can't give more than in 1 hour. So if this shit roll over, I'm going to pick this up another time. Cause I gotta drive to Jersey or whatever. My family is waiting and stuff or whatever. And I got shit to do before I even go to my family's house once I get to Jersey. So I have a full day or whatever going on. So yeah, so we're gonna boogie woogie hour power and shit for this hour. Let's see. Hey, Tana. Hey, beautiful. Yes, happy birthday, Grandma. Grandma 81. I cannot believe it. Okay, so now look. Okay, so this Kendrick and Drake beef, this started way before. This started like years. This has been going on for years, y'all. So this actually in November 2011, we're gonna go all the way to November 2011. Kendrick Lamar featured on Drake's Take Care album. So in 2011, Drake evolved from being the polarized rookie to a full-fledged superstar, trumping expectations with his debut outing. While he holstered incredible chart stats following his Thank Me Later campaign, questions lingered about whether he could elevate his game to the next level or whatever. So he did the Take Care album tour, and he invited Kendrick on 2011. So this started off as like a good friendship or whatever. It did not start off bad. Whatever. So now at this time or whatever, they're saying like Kendrick, he was coming up at this time. He was like the next big thing coming out of the West Coast and stuff like that. So rightfully so, Drizzy would wanna, get down with him or whatever, bring him on or whatever, because he's seen something incredible in him. Which is like, oh my God, like, how do things like that get like that? You wonder, like, how do things like that get like that when people are cool like that? Like shit. I want you to come on tour with me and stuff like that or whatever. So, that's just crazy. Let me see my Coco. Coco is in there for 6 months. Yes, my sister. Thank you, baby. So look, okay. So in February 2012. Hold on. Okay. So in February 2012, um, Drake invites Kendrick again to open on Club Paradise. So Drake extended his hand again to Kendrick, who garnished rave reviews for his appearance on Buried Alive by bringing him alongside ASAP Rocky as the opening act for his Club Paradise tour. Wow. So Drake later rapped about his decision to fight. Okay, yeah, I remember that. So Drake later on even he rapped about the decision that he fought for Kendrick and Rocky to come, because they was telling him to take some R&B nigga on tour with him. So he was like, no, or whatever. He wanted to do it with he wanted Kendrick and he wanted ASAP Rocky or whatever, which I thought was like great or whatever. I thought that was great. From what I hear, it was a great collaboration. But see, my whole thing, like I said, I stopped listening to Drake or whatever. I stopped listening to Drake bad one or whatever. So I ain't really, but I don't really know or whatever. But I'm hearing that the songs hit the charts or whatever. This, the tour, it was banging and stuff like that. So yeah. So Drake fought for them or whatever. Drake fought for both ASAP Rocky and Kendrick to come on tour with him or whatever. So in October 2012, Drake and Kendrick appeared on ASAP Rocky's Fucking Problems and collaborated on Poetic Justice. Now I do know Fucking Problems, son. I like that song. I did like that song. I like that song. I ain't even gonna get some of that. I do like that song or whatever. So Following Drake's Paradise tour, ASAP rounded up some of his rap comrades from Drizzy Drake, including the Six God, K Dot, which is Kendrick, and Two Chains for fucking problems. Following the fire starter, following the fire starter, Kendrick and Drake would team up again, but this time on the former's debut album, Like Fucking Problems, Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice will be a commercial success. Now y'all know that's the thing about Drake. Drake is like commercial, so that's so good. I have to say that, like, you think about underground, you think about commercial, you think about Jay-Z, you think about Nas. See, that commercial shit gonna win every time. That's where the motherfucking money is at, or whatever. So I imagine that this was big bucks for Kendrick and Rocky, or whatever, because Drake is no doubt commercial. Um, so yeah. So okay, so Poetic Justice will be a commercial success, peaking at number 26 on the Billboard. And that's out of the Hot 100 or whatever. So that's pretty fucking good. Uh, Unfortunately, that will mark the final collaboration between the two or whatever. Which is, it will make you think, like, what the fuck here went wrong? You know, Drake was standing up for Kendrick. Drake was standing up for Kendrick. He put him on tour. He fought to have him on tour, even when people were saying, like, don't bring him on tour. Stuff like that or whatever. So I was reading like, oh my gosh, what wrong? Omar is up in the building. Hi, sister. Hi, beautiful. Omar, I love you. So, August 2013. Kendrick Lamar takes aim at Drake in the rap game on Big Sean's Control song. Now that fucked me up, or whatever, as I started getting into it. Cause I was like, what the fuck? Why would you come at somebody who helped you? That happens a lot. People do that. People want to be better than the teacher. And listen, and he didn't even, I honestly feel like Kendrick never had to come at Drake in the first place. And I say that because I feel like the music speaks for itself. You're a good artist. You don't have to come at Drake. Somebody who wanted to see good in you, wanted to see you do good, wanted to help you do good. You did not have to come at him. I don't get that. I don't like that. I don't like that whole biting the hand that feeds you or whatever. And I'm not going to say like Kendrick would have never made it on his own, but Drake is commercial, and it probably would have took him a long time to kind of like, get to where he's at or whatever. Probably would have took a little longer. I'm not gonna say a long time. Probably would have took a little longer. Probably wouldn't happen as easy, whatever. Because it's one thing to do music. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing to actually hit commercial music, whatever. Motherfuckers make albums after albums, years after years, and they still never hit commercial status. It's a lot. It's a lot of rappers like that. So after Kendrick solidified himself as a household name, courtesy to his major label debut, Big Kid, Mad City, his swagger and confidence were on 10. I could just imagine. He was like doing his thing. People already knew who he was because Drake had to throw him in the limelight or whatever. So, okay, so he was feeling himself. His confidence was on 10, so much so that he sacked Drake with his peers on Big Sean's Control. K. Dot Searing takes on his stance on the rap game, shook the landscape as he boldly called out J. Cole, Meek Mills, Drake, Big KRIT, Well, Pusha T, ASAP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, Mac Miller, Big Sean, and Jay Electronica. I ain't never heard of that person. Electronica. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans, trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear, they don't want to hear not one more now or verb from you niggas. So that was Kendrick's words. That was his bars in the song. So Drake responded to Kendrick's diss while gracing the cover of Billboard that same month, telling the publication, I didn't really have anything to say about it. It just sounded like an ambitious thought to me. It just sounded like an ambitious thought to me. That's all it was. I know good and well that Lamar is not murdering me at all in any platform. So when that day presents itself, I guess we can revisit the topic. I guess we revisit. That's why we all revisiting the topic. Drake said that shit back in, when was that? 2013. So in 2011, because this shit is crazy. So in 2011 is when they hooked up. 2012 is when he went on tour with Drake. 2013, yeah, 2012 is when they all collaborated on fucking problems. Everybody got together. Even ASAP Rocky was in it. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck went on between then and 2012 and 2013 where he calling everybody out. Even ASAP Rocky and shit. It was just all cool. But as I started getting more and more into this on what happened and everything like that, I started to feel like maybe Kendrick felt like, listen, it's war, period. Like, I ain't out here trying to make friends or no shit like that. I'm out here trying to be number one. That's what it seemed like he came off at. But my thing is, if that's how you came off, then you should have never went to he should have never went on tour with him. I felt like he made Drake think that they were cool. He used them for whatever he can get, for whatever. And listen, now people can say like, no, that's not true, but from Drake's track record, Drake has been commercially, has always been hitting the Billboard chart at the top. Like, and a lot of people who he brings, like, little ones that he bring out or whatever. I'm not gonna say he bring them out because maybe they already out, but when he brings them on his shit or something like that, and the shit go commercial, and it hits top at the Billboard charts, it be Drake or whatever. It really does. I really had to get into it because I was spewing out non-facts. We'll say that, non-facts. And shit. So let me see what Coco say. Drake is a great rapper. I wish he would have stayed true to his music. He was a heart, yes. He was a heart lyricist. He was a heart lyricist when he first came out. On the other hand, Kendrick has managed to stay true to his music beliefs and culture. And you know what? And that's why I said, like, well, I mean, right now they are battling in the music or whatever, but I feel everything that you just said, because that's why I said, like, I liked the Drake in the beginning. I did. I just, so it was a switch somewhere in there, and I just couldn't get with it or whatever. Let me look at the comments from here. Yes, they were. Oh, okay. I can't highlight them from here. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Yes, they were in their own lane. Right, gotcha. They were in their own lane. So, where is Jay Electrona anyway? I don't know. I don't even think I know Jay Electrona. I was trying to figure that out. People was comparing them like Lamar is better, but he is. I have to agree, Donna. Right now, I do think that Kendrick is better. Right now, I do. whatever. I would now. Had you asked me this back when, like I told y'all my song, and I had to even put that shit on my music list. Baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. We could do it real big. So yeah. So listen. Back then, if you would have asked me who was better, I would have said Drake because I loved Drake back then. I loved fucking Drake when he first came out. It was like, oh, I loved him. Or whatever, I loved him. And I have like this, y'all know I'm really big into astrology and stuff like that. Drake is a Pisces or whatever, and I'm a Sagittarius. So I'm on the borderline of Sagittarius and Scorpio, but I'll take out the Sagittarius more to me or whatever. My Scorpio dominates when you piss me off and shit, but a lot of my personality is my Sagittarius, and Sagittarius and Pisces is ruled by the same planet, which is Jupiter. So I always feel like this connection to Pisces. Every Pisces that's in my life, that from my mother, whatever, to my niece or whatever. Like I'm very close to Pisces. I'm very, very close to Pisces. I love them or whatever. And I feel like this connection to them. Whatever. There's this different like connection or whatever to them. So I like his music, and I really, really like his music. So if you would ask me that in the beginning, I would have said no. Drake was better, but I have to say Kendrick is better because, like I said, it was a switch with Drake somewhere in there or something like that, where the music just wasn't as good no more. I feel like he was trying to compete with these young ones too that was coming out and stuff like that or whatever. But to me, Drake is better producing or whatever. He's better behind the scenes right now, anyway. So let's see. Drake is a great rapper. I wish you were. Okay, I already said that one. Right. I agree with you on that. Right. Donna, tell us how you really feel. I'm with Donna on that. I think it was a business move. He had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with friendship. Right. So Coco. So that's what I feel right now. But honestly, I don't know if I feel like. I don't know if I felt like Drake seen it like that on his side. Like, yeah, on Kendrick's side, yeah, it was a business move, whatever. That's how he's seen it. But I don't know if I think that on Drake's side, I thought that they felt like that. That he felt like that. I think it from how everything went, we gonna finish going through the timeline or whatever. I don't think I think he felt like that. They could have all been good together, right, Donna? But somebody got to be the best. Somebody got to be the best. That's how it go. Somebody got to be the best. These. That's how our people compete all the time. I can't just be banging. You can't be banging. We can't both be the best. Somebody has to be the best, and that's how you know they do that shit. I feel like why can't they all be good, right? My song is Recipe. I like that song too. Hollywood is weird. So what happens behind the scenes. With Drake being commercial, he can't make the type of music that he wants to make. Yes, girl. Yes, that's exactly what it is. He cannot make the type of music that he want to make. And he want to make this gangsta tough underground music, but he cannot. And I think he should just stick to what he's good at. When he first came out, he was going bars for bars, and he started with singing. Yes, I don't think that was his choice. I think that it was the choice of the music company, and I think because they're telling him what he's good at. Like, sometimes people want to do things that they're not good at, and I get that a lot where people always like they tell me like they want to start a YouTube and stuff like that. And I'll be like, oh, well, what kind of content are you going to do? And I could be thinking in my head, like, yo, if this person do this kind of content, it'll bust or whatever. They could be thinking something totally like opposite. So what they're really good at or whatever. Like I got a cousin who, I mean, he's so funny. He wants to do YouTube. He wants to do reactions. But he has stories, like I mean, awesome fucking stories. He could do so much more on YouTube than some fucking reactions or whatever. And then in the mere fact that he's doing what he's and then he second guesses himself. He hasn't even started yet or whatever. But I just feel like sometimes we have to do what we're good at, not what we want to do. However, it sounds good in my head or whatever. Yeah, I get what I'm trying to say. When you go commercial, they have a vision for you. The sound they want you to have, also the look they want you to. Yes, Coco. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And which reminds me of why Jay-Z bowed out once 50 Cent came on the scene, because that was the image he was not gonna have. He was not gonna be able to trump. He had the black album and shit. Okay, so let's get into some more of the timeline. Okay, so October 2013, Kendrick comes at Drake during BET Hip Hop Awards Cypher. So y'all know that y'all know the BET Awards or whatever, they will cut in the middle or whatever, show you a little clip of them like in a black and white cipher. Whatever, I like that. I really like that. Like an extra show or to the show or whatever. So Kendrick continues applying pressure on Drake when he and TDE. Kendrick continues applying pressure on Drake when he and TDE visited the BET Awards in 2013 and participated in the cypher. Over the menacing Shook One's instrumental, K-Dot engaged in target practice. Nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha, joke's on you, high five. I'm bulletproof. Your shits never penetrate. Pin the tail on a donkey. Boy, you been fake. So that was Kendrick bars in the cipher. So it sounded like Kendrick was like, nigga, I'm gonna keep coming until you do something. So now the reason why I say like I don't think that it was just a business move, because Drake wasn't trying to get back at Kendrick. He was really like it seemed to me he was a little confused this shit. Like I thought it was cool. I thought, damn, I didn't know it was real. I know it was real. Like, why you keep coming at me? That's how I feel. Like that Drake looked at it. So in December, so now look, that was October 2013. 2 months later, December 2013, Drake covers Vibe magazine and says he stood his ground during Kendrick's diss or whatever. So during the cover with Vibe magazine, Drake addresses his shots at Kendrick on the language and why he felt compelled to stand his ground against the Compton MC. Where it became an issue is that I was rolling out an album while that verse was still bubbling. So my album rollout became about this thing. What am I supposed to say? Nah, we'll be buddy buddy. Mind you, I never once said he's a bad guy or I don't like him. I think he's a fucking genius in his own right, but I also stood my ground as I should. And with that came another step, which then I had to realize I'm being baited and I'm not going to fall. Jordan doesn't have to play pickup to prove that he could play ball. No offense. But I'm not going to give you the chance to shake me unnecessarily because I feel great. There's no real issue. He feels great and he feels like there's no real issue or whatever. So I have to feel him on that. I kind of feel him on that. Because listen, even on this YouTube shit, motherfuckers will bait you. It's up to you. If you gonna answer that shit, some of that shit ain't even worth answering. I mean, it really ain't even worth answering. Or whatever, you know? But then some of that shit, motherfuckers go too far. And you gotta come out here and spank a bitch ass. Let me tell y'all, I've been waiting to spank a bitch ass. I'm waiting for a bitch to call my name and see some shit or anything. Look, I miss it, but shit, look, I've changed, but I miss it a little bit. And I got my troll account, so I won't be doing nothing on this platform. But the bitch make me mad, I'll go on another one. Damn sure jump on camera and drag her ass. But that's how it is. That's how the fuck it goes. Or whatever. Now you can either do that or you can ignore it. Coco, thank you. I love you, sister. Thank you for my super chat. Now, I've heard my name, but it ain't been no beef when I've heard my name or whatever. It's really been people just talking about things in the past of the street sector when I've heard my name or whatever. So that's not worth it or whatever. And when motherfuckers out here saying bitches and stuff like that, they're not really called. A lot of shit ain't worth even responding. It's not. It look. Now that I see that shit on the outside looking in, honey, I never would have been a part of that shit. Yeah, don't get me fucked up. That's me all day. I will drag bitch, curse her out, all that shit. That's what I do. That's what I do in real life. Like, but that shit look crazy. It look crazy when you look at it or whatever. I've been watching some things I know, some things I don't be bothered with or whatever. But some stuff I have been watching or whatever, and a lot of stuff don't even deserve a response to me. A lot of shit that people be saying to bait a motherfucker out the bushes and stuff like that. You ain't even got to respond to that shit. Cause at the end of the day, who the fuck are they? Like, you are obviously somebody. They calling your name. The fuck? You ain't calling their name. You don't even know them no more. You don't know them, period. Shit. Like, I don't know a bitch quick. Bitch, I don't know you. Never did. Shit. Okay? So a lot of shit don't deserve a response. But I think that if you're on the same level with somebody, or somebody's hitting in the gut, it do deserve a motherfucking response. Or whatever it do. So I think that at that point right there, December 2013, when Drake said like he doesn't feel like he being baited, he ain't about to be going back and forth and all that bullshit like that or whatever. I feel like yeah, he's right for that because Kendrick wasn't that big then. But then you gotta look at it like this. Had he shut this little motherfucker down, even back then, way back then, would we have Not Like Us? Not Like Us? Would we have that song? So you gotta think about that or whatever when it comes down to responding and people baiting you and shit like that. Sometimes even though you don't want to, you gotta come out here and spank a bitch ass. Bitch, stop calling me. The fuck? This is what you want, I'm about to give it to you. And that's how it go. And that's how beef go. You know? But I guess Drake felt like, damn, a lot of people like I knew somebody who could not fight unless they was really, really mad. Or whatever. Like you had to make them real mad to really get a really good fight out of them, or they'll probably lose the fight. Or whatever. So I felt like he really had no issues. So what, like he couldn't really, even if he probably wanted to come out and shut him down, he probably felt like I ain't really got too much to say. But I guess that's when you do your research on the motherfucker and you get the tea and you drag him with it or whatever. But I mean, it could have been a million. It could have been a million reasons why he felt like he wasn't gonna shut him down. Why he felt like he was being baited and stuff like that. Whatever. I felt like this little nigga was coming for his spot or whatever. Like, and then the fact that he had been around Drake. See, you go around a motherfucker, you can see their weaknesses. You could look and be like, yeah, everybody think this motherfucker all that, but I know this motherfucker weaknesses, you know? Because I've been around this motherfucker or whatever. Because people do that or whatever. People do that. People are snakes like that. Motherfucker get around you and shit and be looking at your weaknesses and things like that. or whatever. So Kendrick could have been like, it could have been like that from the door. Like, you know, I've been around him. I know what he like. I think I can hit. I think I know what it takes, or whatever. So he kept coming at him, or whatever. So in 2015, 2016, substitute shots fired from both sides, but nothing groundbreaking. Okay, so I guess they was going back and forth or whatever. During these years, Kendrick and Drake exchanged a few jabs. Most notably, K Dot. Of course, it was Kendrick. Most notably, K Dot. When he took aim at Drake on King Kunta and called him out over his ghostwriting allegations. I can dig rapping, but a rapper with a ghostwriter, what the fuck happened? He pinged. Drake counted back on the game's 100. The same year rapping, I would have all your fans if I didn't go pop and I stayed on some conscious shit. I would have all your fans if I didn't go pop and I stayed on some conscious shit. So it's like, yeah, Drake gotta stay in the pop's place. Kendrick's onslaught continued on Dr. Dre's Compton album, where he fired more shots on Dark Side Gone and Deep Water. The latter was the more chilling of the two. They liable to bury him. They nominated 6 to carry him. They worry him to death, but he's no vegetarian. The beef is on his breath. Inheriting the drama better than a great white nigga. This life is my aquarium. I'm over here rapping bars. So Kendrick was like, man, fuck all that shit. That shit was weak. I got something else for your ass. That's what that shit sound like. So in October 2023, I said Jake. I said J. Cole and Drake at the same. So in 2023, Drake and J. Cole linked up. First person shooter. They linked up on first person shooter. So Drake and Cole made history when they scored their first Hot 100 #1 song together. And Cole's first of any kind. So you see what I'm saying? So before I even go on, that's the example that I'm saying. So like, everybody knows J. Cole. J. Cole been making music. He's had good music, in my opinion, or whatever. He's had some good songs, or whatever. But he ain't never made it up to that #1. He ain't never made it up to that #1. But hooking up with Drake, now he's at the #1. This is the first of anything he's ever done. So, with first person shooter, this will be their first collaboration since 2013's Jodeci Freestyle. The track is triumphant as they share the spotlight and boast about being stadium status MCs. Unbeknownst to him, Cole woke up the sleeping bear in Lamar. When he was saluting the triumvirate, I had to look that word up. So the triumvirate of him, K. Drake saying, "Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K. Is it Aubrey or me? We the big 3, like we started a league. But right now, I feel like Muhammad Ali." I think he probably should have said that or whatever, because I do remember Kendra's response to that. On March 22nd, 2024, Kendrick goes full attack mode on Future and Metro Boomin, like, okay. He goes full attack mode. Okay, it was Future and Metro Boomin's Like That track. Kendrick didn't hold back when he gave the baton on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That. He fired a full clip of shots at both Cole and Drake. most notably the latter. Fuck sneak dissing, first person shooter. I hope they come with 3 switches. Lamar snares when speaking on the chart topping collaboration between the Evil Ways MCs. He continued demolishing both rappers when he denounced the big three of him, Cole and Drake, by saying, "Motherfucker, the big three, nigga, is just me." He punctured his verse by calling back to Drake's For All the Dogs album, rapping, "For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gonna see Pet Cemetery." Mm. Kendrick ain't like that. So it looks to me like even if Drake coming back or whatever, I think Drake took so long to really try to really handle him or whatever that now it seemed like bullshit. Like, nigga, sit the fuck down. It seemed like Kendrick nigga playing or whatever. It seemed like it got to a point that, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, now it's the when a motherfucker is baiting you, it's up to you or whatever. Now he probably should have did something or whatever. He probably should have came a little harder in the beginning. Sometimes that's what you got to do in the beginning. Smack that shit down so it don't get worse. Because the motherfucker keep coming out here calling you, or whatever. Now I'm thinking somebody on his level like Kendrick, which was also had a music deal with his music company or whatever. He probably should have came out and responded to that in the motherfucking beginning. Whatever, because it seemed like when he did start responding, seemed like Kendrick was already full blown mode on like attack, like, nigga, please, or whatever. It's gonna be either you or me, shit type of shit. So April 2024, Drake releases Push Ups. He releases Push Up this on streaming services. A week after it originally leaked, then got premiered on DJ Academics. Drake bought his Kendrick diss track Push Ups to streaming services on April the 19th. The Six Guy mocks Kendrick's small stature, notably his foot size, with the cover art. In his deal with Top Dog Entertainment, K Dot wasn't the only target on Drake's appearance as Drake. K Dot wasn't the only target as Drake appears to aim at Rick Ross, The Weeknd, Metro Boomin, Future, and more on the track. So I guess Drake was like, "Fuck all y'all, I'm about to go ham on this shit. About to handle these bitches." Okay, so April 24th, 2024, Drake fires second diss track at Kendrick Lamar titled Tailor Made Freestyle. So at this point, Drake was like, fuck this. You know? He done came so many times, and then, then the public started deciding. At this point, the fans started deciding, the public started deciding who is better. And I guess Drake didn't like that. But I think if he would have shut him down in the first place, I think that it never would have got this far. I really feel like that. Let's talk about it. Hey, baby. Oh, Pisces up in the building. Hey, Pisces. Hey, beautiful. I've been all right. How you been? Right, Coco. Drake, Kendrick, can we all just get along? Right? Can we all just get along? Drake and Kendrick, can we? Like, the fuck? I think we past getting along at this point, baby. We are past getting along because look, he's not taking it. I think it's past that. I think that in the beginning, Drake should have came out here and demolished his little motherfucking career, because back then it was little during the time when he was bringing him on tour with him and he was fighting for him. His career was not as big as Drake's. Drake felt like he was too big to respond to that. And a lot of people be doing that. And Ja Rule felt like that too. With the 50 Cent shit. 50 came out here and just garbage. Threw that shit away. You cannot feel like that sometimes. Sometimes when you're too cocky, and that's what I mean. Like Drake had a switch. It was something different in him. Because when you get too cocky, you start feeling like, man, I gotta respond to that shit. That little nigga ain't nothing, whatever. Now look at this shit. Now you got motherfuckers who was your fan. Now they're his fan. And that was his goal. He said it. Shit. He didn't come out here faking the funk. Kendrick came out here swinging. Shit. Nigga, we got that. Shit. Shit. Kendrick came out here like this. Shit. Nigga. Okay? Kendrick ain't playing. Shit. The fuck? He came out swinging from the fucking door. He didn't want to be friends with Drake. He didn't want to be friends with Drake. He didn't want to be friends. Right. Shit. It was fight. You say that again, yes. Kendrick, it doesn't. Kendrick, it doesn't appreciate Drake using the word nigga. Kendrick doesn't appreciate Drake using the word nigga. I never really thought about it until he said something honestly. That's something. You know what? Drake is got black in him, right? Don't he got something black? I don't think it's nothing. I mean, I don't know. But Drake got black in him, right, Tony? I think Drake got black in him. I never really thought about it until you just said it. No top three, it's me. It's just me, right? Like, nigga, no big three, nigga, it's just me. The fuck? Shit. Yeah, he was probably peeping too much stuff he didn't like. Exactly, gotcha. I think he was peeping things that he didn't like, and he's seen a lot of stuff. He probably seen things that was just like, I could demolish this nigga career. I could take his shit. Like, shit, you know? I don't know. He seen something. Something went the fuck on, honey. Believe me. If you see something you don't like, you have to speak on it. How else would the person know? Right, Coco, right. That's true. See how you doing, right, baby? You don't think, gotcha, you don't think you should wait till you mad to speak on it, though? I don't think that you should wait until you mad to speak on certain things. Certain things, no. And my thing was, and now that I'm thinking about everything, right now I just thought about this or whatever. Now that I'm thinking about this or whatever, maybe Kendrick was seeing some pedophilic things because that song. Like he had a lot to say about that. Maybe he didn't like the fact that Drake these young girls, he goes after young girls, and who knows what he's seen on tour. So you just never know what he probably seen or whatever, what the fuck went on to make Kendrick feel like, nigga, I don't want to be associated with you. The fuck? That's what I'm getting. Facts. And Kendrick looked like the type to give warning in a private, to give a warning in private. It gotcha. He probably did. You know what? I was thinking this. Okay. Okay. I don't know how that came through, y'all. Okay. All right. Now, let me see. I mean, Kendrick was. What was I about to say? Damn, yo, that fucking phone call just threw me the fuck off. or whatever. Oh, let me see. What was I about to say? This is what I was about to say. I was about to say, I was sitting here thinking like, how could that have went wrong? Like, and I was like, because how it seemed like Drake was nice to Kendrick and Kendrick just flipped like that. I was thinking like it was some shit behind the scenes that went on. It was some shit behind the scenes that went on. And reading your comments, I'm thinking like Kendrick seen some shit. He seen some shit he didn't like. Or whatever. Whatever the fuck Drake out there doing. Or whatever. He seen some shit he didn't like. I really think that shit went sour behind the scenes. And Drake thought it was gonna stay quiet. He thought Kendrick wasn't gonna say nothing. He thought, we just move away from each other. Kendrick was like, fuck that shit, nigga. We putting that shit on the motherfucking floor. We put that shit on the floor all 2024. And he did. Shit. Let me see. I think Kendrick was well respected. After Drake. I think Kendrick was well respected after Drake. So many people was complaining about his music being soft. Whose music being soft? Drake music being soft? I like that Drake music. Listen, see, that's where these rappers got it fucked up at. Drake was making money even with his music. His music was the way it was. He was making music. You gotta stick to what sells. Shit, what you good at. The label knew what you was good at. You was good at the little singing type of rap thing. Like Ja Rule. I think it's Ja Rule or whatever. Until 50 killed them. Shit. His father is black. His father is black, but some biracials can be finicky about their biracial ties. Right. But I think Drake can say the N word because he has. I think Drake can say the N word because he has. It's his father. I mean, he has like a direct tie to the motherland. The fuck, he can say that. People are so just like, whatever. I mean, like, but also Kendrick can have a problem with it. Like, I mean, that's just everybody's feelings is valid. That is valid, both. Remember Drake hanging around Odell and the rumors of them being fruity? Honey, no. But I definitely think Drake got a little shit going on or whatever, little candy going on or whatever. Yeah, see a little soft like cotton. Yeah, I'll be seeing it. Definitely. Drake got a little something going on. Remember Osiris? Osiris was staying at Drake's house. Am I saying that right? Osiris's was allegedly with Diddy in Jamaica. What? Girl. Girl. Lord. I don't know. I don't even know who that is or whatever, but I definitely think Drake is bi or something like that. Something. Shit, he's something. Definitely, I think that. I definitely think that. Gotcha. I'd rather for him to be fruity than be with a pedo. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Than him be a pedo. Right. Right. I didn't like when they were saying all of that or whatever. I didn't like that. But it be something to that. Look, we don't be know. They know. Them people in the industry, they know what the fuck going on or whatever. So they be knowing that shit. So I don't, when I hear shit like that about one of them, messing with kids and stuff like that or whatever, I gotta take into account that they would know or whatever shit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's not good or whatever. Yeah, facts, Miss Coco. But straight guys aren't going to hang out with festy ones unless they family members, and they damn sure ain't wearing no fingernail polish. I don't know no straight men that wear fingernail polish. Not even clear. I don't like it. I don't like it. That really bothered me. That really bothered me because, like, I really like this Drake. Y'all don't know how much that bothered me. That thing that always bothered me. Too much tea with Drake and young actresses. Right, right, right. That's what I heard. Gotcha is giving couple. Yo, y'all is funny. Okay, so I'm gonna read a little more and then I gotta go, y'all. I got 10 more minutes. But really, how y'all been? Before I even, because I ain't gonna have time to even say that. How y'all been? I miss my sisters. Even though we speak like every day, y'all. Still, I like to see y'all up in the chat. I miss y'all. I do. I love you guys. I ain't seen Donna in a minute. I think, yeah, Donna. I miss y'all. I'm glad Omar stopped through. Thank you, Omar. I love you, Omar. Look out. Holler, Miss Coco. Look how Odell had a baby, girl. They kill me having babies. Gotcha. I know a lot of gay men with babies. Right, right. Just go to the church. You know what? You know what somebody because I was gonna talk about Kanye or whatever. You know what somebody brought some my attention about Kanye? He was because I started thinking about this or whatever, and then I was thinking about she's saying Odell and stuff like that. I was thinking about Dennis Rodman and shit or whatever. Yo, why the fuck somebody said my sister said Kanye is our Dennis Rodman. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Because we know Dennis Rodman. We old enough to know Dennis Rodman. What y'all think about that? She was saying like, yo, that's like, you know, our generation's Dennis Rodman. Kanye. I think about that. I was like, yeah, I think so. Because like he just do shit just to do shit. And remember when Rodman married himself and all that shit, and it was dressed like a woman and everything like that. I was like, yo, she is right. This nigga is like an attention seeker, just doing anything and shit. My ass off. I didn't think of that. Right, right. Right, gotcha. I ain't think about. I was like, oh shit, she probably on to something. She is on to something, cause yes, that nigga is like the fuck, like he be doing like stupid shit. But listen, yo, I enjoyed this. I really did. I enjoyed this. I love my sisters, yo. Straight up, and this was banging. Kanye is rap's version of Charleston White. You might be right too. And shit, he could be a few versions of a lot of shit. Okay? I'm just tired of him. I'm tired of Kanye. I am. But so now look, so that about sums it up or whatever with the king. Cause I don't know if I want to do a part two because I still got a lot of timeline here that I could go through or whatever if I chose to do this Tuesday. And if I ain't really got no content because I've been so busy or whatever, I may just come out or whatever Tuesday and just go and do a part two to this because it's got a lot of timeline left. But in the, you know, in the meantime or whatever, I want to say this. In the conclusion of it, I want to say, so Drake did not start. Because remember I came out here like, Drake, fuck that, Drake. You started this shit. Now you get your ass whooped. You need to shut the fuck up next time. That wasn't even true. That wasn't even true. I was like, oh my God, Drake. Sorry. I'm sorry, Drake. That wasn't even true. It's shit. So Drake didn't even start the shit. Kendrick started the shit. Or whatever. And I just feel like Kendrick, you better hope that man don't get mad enough and come out here and whoop your ass. Because he can. He can do it. And even at right now, Kendrick has dropped on the billboards and Drake is at #1. So anything can happen. Okay? They are both geniuses in their own right, both of them. Whatever. So, you know, I don't think right now we can't really say, you know, who's winning yet. I'm not gonna say who won, who's not. Right now I'm gonna say I like Kendrick a little more right now. So we'll see how that shit go. Whatever. Oh, Coco, I love you, baby. I love you, sister. I love all my sisters. Scotch, I love you. So look, so I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a wonderful day. Kendrick built a faithful fan base. Now that I can believe you, and I also believe that he took some of Drake's shit too. He took some of Drake fans as well and shit. Yeah. Yeah, and the only reason why Drake don't have a faithful fan base is because he's so flip flop. He all over the place. He did, he doing this, he doing that. He's all over the fucking place. So people are jumping shit. Kanye is a nutcase. However, I do believe that he's heterosexual. I can't say the same for Dennis Rodman. Oh yeah, we're gonna say in the heterosexual department. I will say he is heterosexual. Yeah, Kanye is heterosexual. Or whatever. Not in that aspect. Right. You right. Nene, yes, Nene, catch that replay. Nene, I love you. Nene, I love you. And I know I'm terrific gonna see it earlier or whatever. And if she come back in here, I'm terrific. I just want to say thank you for the name. Thank you for White House Chronicles, girl, because I love it. Love it. So look, I want y'all to have a wonderful weekend. Damn, 87. I hit the algorithm today. Okay, so look, I want y'all to have a wonderful weekend. And the rest of the weekend, y'all enjoy y'all week or whatever. I may come on Tuesday, I may not. I've been doing my other room because I told y'all I want to start doing my lives in my other room. I'm trying to get the fireplace up in there or whatever. So once I can get everything together with that, I'll move up in there. So I'm doing a lot of shit or whatever. And you know, I'll be back on though next week. I just don't know when. I love you guys. You guys be good. You guys wonderful. Take care.
Dirty is back and I'm better than ever. Sitting pretty on my white couch, sipping my nectar. Don't care what a bitch say, she ain't saying it to me. Come and party with D, Dirty White Couch Chronicles, come see. I'm on my throne, living life divine. Sipping sweet on white, this moment's all mine. Let's raise a toast, let the good times roll. D Dirty's back, let the chronicles unfold. Every whisper fades when I walk in the room. Got my crew beside, casting away the gloom. We live for the night, shining bright like a dream. Join the White Couch Chronicles, will reign supreme. I'm on my throne, living life divine.